Hey, what's going on, guys? Part 2 of this series where we try to see how much we can make out of running all the maps. With this one, we're going to start out on woods. Basically, I just did interchange. I ran it for an hour straight. The timer starts once the match begins, and it stops once I die or extract. Here I had a really good spawn, so I'm going to go ahead and hit up medical camp. And there's several boxes here. I just try to grab the loose items first. Right here we can get gold stars and Vaselines. Over here some IFAC. You can also get morphine and a few other medical supplies. But this is one of the best places on woods to hit, especially if you spawn close. Highly recommend running towards it. Salewa, that's good money as well. We're looking for sugar and chocolates up here. So this is like a little cafeteria area. And you can get medicine here as well, but we're really hoping to get some sugar. There's some. And chocolate. Perfect. Would have preferred 2 sugars, but you know what? I'm not greedy. I'm going to pick that Slayer up in just a sec. I need to dump this. I'm weight training, just like I was in the last video. I'm just doing some rearranging real quick. I'll come back for the Slayer in just a sec. I want to make sure I lit up everything else, just in case a player comes in. Make sure I've got everything I can. There is an ammo spot on the other side behind me right now. And you can get BS ammo a lot of the times. Every now and again you get Ickle-Nick. But I'm trying to get out of here as fast as possible because people do like to rush this area. And that's not the way to do it. Just make sure no one was near me. Let me pick this back up. Now I'm going to go ahead and search some of the crates and duffel bags and whatnot. Just dump the rest of my ammo at this point. Woods is actually probably one of the safest loot runs you can do because most people are here for questing, which consists of killing scavs. So they're not going to be pushing. I don't know if I keep hearing myself or someone walking. It sounded like someone was walking near me. Survival kit, that's good. But yeah, so essentially you can come over here a lot of the times in the early part of the match, loot it up, and if not, just wait a bit, and then come over here. I try to always hit this up in my runs unless I'm already full and have decent amount of money, then I'll just extract. Another Slayer, good. At this point I probably won't even run back to the other Slayer just because I have a decent amount on me, and we'll see where this goes from here. I'm trying to do these matches as quick as possible, but still have a good bit of loot on me, just kind of like I did on Interchange. Honestly, I can't recall what cat sells for. So I'm going to drop it probably, but for now I want to hold on to it. Hit up this box. This crate generally has cigarettes, and you're going to also get some nutrition items. Went ahead and skipped the rest of it just because I really want to get out of here. Toothpaste, that's another good item. It sells higher as thick cases are available, especially on the weekends. I've sold it almost up to 100k just because people are really trying to trade in for the thick case. So keep that in mind when looting this area. Here in a second I'm going to go ahead and skip forward because we are done looting this area. So I'll see you guys in a sec. Alright, we are almost at the outskirts extract. So I was going to hit some more stuff, but I figured, you know what, screw it. I'm already almost full loot. I'm going to potentially push it, and that's not really worth. Alright, here comes raid 2. Hopefully, I think it's an okay spawn. I gotta get my bearings real quick. I need to see something, generally sniper. hill helps me know where I'm at on the map. Since this is the new part of woods, I'm not as familiarized with it 100% yet, but I am definitely, I think, one of the more knowledgeable when it comes to woods out of my friends anyways, just because most of them don't run it, except one of them, he runs it all the time. A little slide. I thought this was the camp. Yeah, here it is. I was going to say, I thought up here was camp. Okay. We're going to try to get through here fast because there's a lot of people that come here. One, there's a quest, and two, people come here for the same reason I am, which is looting up every bit of loose items you can. I might even hit up a crate here, because I don't hear anyone yet. Once again, have my shotgun shells as I'm still weight training. Grab the Salewa, that's good. I probably shouldn't even loot this, to be honest. Probably should just push out. I think I just heard someone. Yep. Hopefully he didn't see me. Oh yeah, he doesn't. He thinks I'm still in there. I'll have the drop on this guy. I'll grab his rep from the other side. Oh my god, he jumped into the window. Alright, back in another match, raid 3. Yeah, last one was kind of my bad. I messed up because when I heard that jump, I don't know, I thought he was trying to jump in, like kind of see, but not actually jumping inside. So yeah, I really messed that one up. So we're going to go ahead and hit up the, what I call the village. I don't know if there's an actual name for it, but it's just up the road from Swamp. So looking for sugars, condensed milks, and chocolates. It's my main priority here. Sorry for that stutter. Game seems to be, not game, but my recording seems to be like freezing up my game and using up more RAM than it should. So I'm trying to fix it. I'm not sure exactly what's causing it. Alright, here we got some vodka. I'll take that, although I'll probably end up either drinking it or tossing it, because it's only 15k. Vendor, I'm sure there's probably barters for it, but looking for sugars, any luxury items. Hit this grenade case real quick. Most of the kits that I'll be using here will be lighter, not quite like a rat run, but for the most part I'm going to try to stick with the lighter kits. I think that's a scav. Scav spun in about 5 minutes. Once the match starts here, and he just checked his mag, so at this point I'm pretty sure he is a scav. Yep, there you go. Yeah, definitely a scav. Also, the USEX can make scav sounds or audio. Shouldn't say sounds, but yeah, their audio. We'll grab that. Try to figure out what we do here. I don't think Scav's pushing this house, but I don't want to be in the middle of looting a bag and get Taz head eyes, so do a quick arrangement here, grab that. Take care of these guys real quick. It sounded like he was right in front of me. Come on, push, buddy. Jesus, that actually almost ended badly. That would have been embarrassing. Just gonna hit these scav boys real quick, get that XP, see if they have any good weapons. Pepper Hunter's not too bad. Just gonna keep what I have now, cause actually, yeah, that doesn't even go on there. I was hoping I could put that on there, but it needs the mount on it, so I can't do that. So we're just going to push out here, double check this scav, where it is right here. Drop that. Alright, we're gonna push out. I will skip the next loot part. I could loot here, but I'm gonna go ahead and just run past it. There's not a whole lot of good loot here, so I'll see you guys at the next spot. Alright, we are now up in the cabin area, just up the road. I got a light bleed, not too worried about it. Love how you will just randomly bleed out of nowhere. It's like the game's like, oh yeah, you were once injured here. Let's rip open that. I mean, I guess it's realism, so I can't be too upset about it, but... Cigarettes, anything? Okay, loot posts, I'll take that. Condensed milk, that's another item we're looking for. We'll grab that, and... take my splint out. I know technically the splints are probably worth a decent amount, but realistically I have so many of those damn splints. And you can always get the cheap splints. Looking for attachments on that table, gun box here. Trying to cut the time as much as I can here, run as fast as possible. I want that fuse. I'm gonna drink this. I did drink a vodka earlier. Reason for it is it gives me pain tolerance. Allows me to deal with my arms being blacked without having to CMS or anything. It doesn't last as long as a Vaseline. Oh, hello. Yeah, we will take that. Take a lamp as well. I gotta push up here. This little electric shop, I swear, can have decent loot, although I always get just like a relay or something crap. Double check the gun crate since we're here. Hit this toolbox and then pop out of here. Oh, okay, that's good. Alright, there's a stash at the end of this road that you're going to see me go to here in just a sec. So right behind here is the stash. It's real easy to see at night, although during the day, not as visible, so... Okay, well that was probably one of the worst stashes I've seen in a minute. Hitting a lot more gun crates than I normally do. I was really kind of hoping maybe RNG would be on our side and we could get a decent, scope or silencer or even a gun that holds some decent value, but we'll take what we can get. Over here, I'm just gonna run over here, hit medical supply tents, because it's at night. I'm assuming most people are probably here for quests again. And we aren't quite at the 7-minute mark. We're getting close though. But I heard something. This was already open. Alright, take up my bleed. I thought this was one of my extractions. And I remembered I killed a scav, so I don't have to wait the timer, which is nice. Go ahead and grab that. Not that it's worth a lot, but it's better than shotgun shells, which I'm just weight training with, so. Alright, I'll see you at the next loot spawn. We're right. Alright, we're almost at medical. Just gonna come up here, make sure I don't see any players, and then we're gonna hit it. Like that. Can you die, Scout? Thank you. Oh god. No. Let me reload. Okay. Just gonna nade him so he runs away. Okay, well. Interesting. That last one was kind of interesting. Normally, if you throw a nade, a flashbang, even a smoke grenade, they'll back off, but not in this case. So back there, we were just essentially looking for fuel. You can get fuel that spawns there, I'd say kind of regular. It's a pretty decent chance. Also right up here in this bus to the left right there, you can get fuel. And I don't think anyone hit it because we spawned real close, so plus none of this is looted. So grab that coffee. I did bring a survive kit just in case I crack my legs, which I tend to do more than I'd like. Really hoping sugar would be over here. Sometimes it's in here. Yikes. Okay, gold chain. That's 30k. See if we can get a nade here. Okay, or nothing. Alright, we are going to go to the next loot spawn. And I'll see you guys in a second. Alright, we're coming up on a stash here. I went ahead and cut forward simply because it's just basically running from the same direction. But here you're going to cut a little bit to the right after that rock. Should be up and over this rock here. Thanks to the right a little. Yeah, there it is. Most people don't even know about this stash, so it's very rarely looted. The next one in this house is looted, a little bit more common, but a lot of times it's not looted as well. And how you can find that is behind here in swamp, or pond, whatever you want to call it. In this house, if you just go straight back from it, you will see it. I didn't even know gold chain could spawn there. Kind of makes me feel like this might be looted. No. Okay. Drop my armor here. It's fresh armor. I could hide it, but like I said, not a whole lot of people come through here. And alright. Cancel that. Debating on taking that. I don't think I can, because I think it's too big. Yeah, you can't fold it. I could swap out my VPO, but I'd rather keep it because honestly, sniping is pretty important on woods. And I'm not going to trade my VPX for it, or MPX, even though I could probably get it back. He's probably looted all this. Alrighty, we're just up the road from where swamp is. Making sure there's no scabby players. Not this again. They shoot at someone else or me? It's really far for them to aggro. See if I can get a better positioning. Also kind of want to see if these houses are looted. You know, if I am dealing with another player. I do not have a good place, especially for the player here. So I'm going to come up in here. We're not going to go up to that fence yet. Just move some stuff out fast. See if these guys are going to push. Alright. Now that they're dealt with, I do not want to get in the same situation we did last time and lose half of our life. Plus I got the survive kit, so I'm not too worried about it. I mean, we lost one arm, but that's not awful. Alright, I'm going to skip forward so you don't have to see all this. Alright, we're checking the same area we were. Checking here. A little bit of food, no chocolates, no sugars. apologize, my Discord may be popping in and out. Might give some of you guys confusion. And for that, I apologize. Trying to loot, once again, as fast as we can to cut as much time down as we can. Goal is to try to make fast cash here, so I'm trying to move a little bit faster paced. Loot this guy fast. Normally I would trade out my armor and rig for this, but obviously that's not going to matter a whole lot because I got the decent armor and it still has plenty of life, so not too worried about it. At least enough life for me to be able to get through the map. I only check pockets and backpack. That's the only place you're going to be able to get keys and, you know, certain items. Oh, there we go. There's some sugar. Nice 100k. I mean, it varies, obviously, but lately it's been going up to 100k, so even if we don't get it in raid, we can still make moonshine out of raid, so it's a win-win. That's the same reason why I keep the chocolate. You can take 2 chocolates, turn them into sugar in your hideout. So for those that were wondering, why am I gambling the sugar and chocolates over, say, a scope, suppress, or something like that? That would be why. Take your sugars, turn it into moonshine, and take your chocolates, turn it into sugar. Now we're going to skip to the next spot. Alright, we're just outside the cabin area. There's a little stash here you can hit. Looks like someone already hit it. That one's a little bit more common, but not many stashes are hit on woods, so if you know where a lot of the stashes are, it's honestly not a bad place to stash hit, or to do a stash run. A lot of people like customs and interchange, and honestly they're more sought after than, say, woods, simply because if you're on interchange, you're going to an extract and you're going to hit all the stashes on the way to your extract. Customs, people just like to do it for money, so I would say go woods instead. I'm going to go ahead and cut forward. Well, I wasn't exactly planning on resuming so quickly, but we got into a little bit of PvP. I'm going to drop my MPX at this point. I'm really low on ammo. That was my last clip and it was practically out. Just grab the AK. It's unlikely we're going to get any PvP before extracting. Gonna go in here. Oh. Jesus. Alright. This guy's giving me a heart attack. He's gonna come in here to check fuel, because you can get fuels in the bunkers, but, guess he had a little bit of friends. Take that effing pistol, that's good. Yeah, so that AK came out in hand real quick. That actually, I could have been screwed there, because if I would have kept my MPX, which was practically empty, I guarantee I would have died. I wouldn't have been able to kill those guys with the VPO, at least not that fast. Loot this guy and then get out. And don't pay attention to those levels. You see nothing. I was debating on dropping my VPO. I think I'll keep it. Just because mine has a scope. I was going to drop and do insurance fraud so I get the Mosin out, but I don't need a Mosin. And I prefer to be able to scope in on someone if they are far out rather than iron sighting with a Mosin. We're gonna run up here. still debating on hitting medical camp. You know, this one's taking a little bit longer than I would like. Medical camp is just so good, it's hard to pass up. Especially if you're running right by it. Finishing up my meds. I'll see you guys at med camp. I'm gonna hit it anyway. Alright, finished medding up. I used up my survival. Or not used up, but I used the survival kit. And now we're gonna go ahead and see if we get into any crazy stuff in here. Okay. That sounded like it was just where I was at. IFAC. Salewa. I almost missed that. Once again, looking for loose items. Looks like someone's already been here and looking crates. That guy's real close. And also, when you come in here, check that storage, even if it's already looted. See if I can get a shot on these guys. I don't exactly like making this much noise, but see if we can find one of them. So I'm going up and down. I'm trying to get sights on them. I swear they're right there. They might be at the exit. Could be an exit camper. Unfortunately, that exists more than I'd like to see on Tarkov, but can't necessarily say I blame people if you don't know the looted areas, or maybe you're just being semi-AFK playing something else or watching a movie. It is what it is. I killed him. Oh my god. Alright, well, I'm gonna use up my survival kit here. I'm just gonna get undercover, and I'll see you guys in a few minutes. I told you I break my legs too often. So we're done medding up, got the survival kit, fixed my fractures. And we're headed over to outskirts. Just gonna come up here, trying to stay out of sniper view. There's sometimes snipers to the right of me. Sometimes they even hide up behind these rocks, so I'd be a little cautious. Also the rock up here on my left over there. People like to camp too, so always kind of risky, but I think this is the safest path. Unless you wrap all the way around, but this is quicker, so. There's a guy right there. Oh crap, okay. This is about to get real interesting. I'm not even gonna call this guy an exit camper, he's just in a sniping spot. And I clearly missed him. I'm gonna back up a bit. I'm hoping he's using a non-scoped weapon. Pretty much doubt it. Let's go ahead and get some meds off here. I'm gonna try to change my position a bit. See if I can catch him off guard. There he is. Did I drop him? There, I killed him. Tell you, man, VPO, one of the cheapest weapons. Also one of the better ones. I feel like this isn't the same guy. Maybe it is. Nope. Alright, where is this guy at? I was hoping that would roll a little bit further. Okay, it did. Oh, he's to my left. Oh, I thought he was behind that tree, to be honest. Just don't push me, bud. I'm gonna have to use my pistol here. I feel like he's gonna push me, so I'm going up. I can't believe this guy brought in a pistol without a sight on it. Oh, this is bad. I'm probably done here. Oh, thank God, dude. Oh my God, how many people are on the same route that I'm trying to take? I just went out, dude. I'm running so low on ammo. The fact that guy didn't have sights on his weapon. No wonder, man. That kid was having struggle shooting me, which makes a lot more sense now. Okay, I think I'd take the Comtax here. Reload this. We're gonna take the stay pack. Oh my god, these guys are busy. I bet you there's bodies all around here now. Simply off of that alone. Those guys were camping, had 2 other tags on them. There's probably multiple people that are around here. I want to take that day pack. Is that Sherman? Kind of need him for a quest, so I'd like to be able to kill him. Screw that. We're taking this. Yeah, normally I would go in for the quest kill, but this is taking me a lot longer than I want. And check what this guy is. Okay, so that was a scav. I don't know where they got those players. I was kind of hoping to see if there's players around here. Alright, I guess not. I'll see you guys at extract. I'm just going to med and run, and if I get PvP, I'll obviously bring you back in on it. Alright, we're getting out of this one. That one took way longer than expected, but there was PvP, so happens. Alright, so we're back. Since I wanted to go ahead and do one at super late at night, and I figured we had a few minutes to do it. I didn't want to be in a match extremely long time. Went ahead and loaded up with some cheap night vision goggles and see what we can make at night. Maybe even get a cultist or 2, which would be great. So I'll skim to the part where I'm going to loot. So when I had looted up the camp, there was literally nothing here. I think someone else came through here. I hit the box that I always say don't hit. This fuel canister that I have is obviously empty, came from my generator, and I just brought it for weight training. There we got a helmet that I wasn't really expecting, but finally the crates are paying off, so I'll take it and skip forward here. So I ran over to the power lines. There's a stash over here that I always end up not grabbing. Maybe it's not this one. Could have sworn it was. I think it's the next one. But yeah, down the power lines, there's a stash or 2 that you can grab. I'll see you at the stash. Ah, yes, here it is. Okay. I was a little off, but close. Ooh. Okay, okay. I like this. This is good. Now we're actually starting to make a little bit of money on this run. This was starting to be a little bit scarce. Like I said, I wanted this one to be more quick, just because that last run we did was a little bit longer than I anticipated. So see you at the next one. Alright, we are hitting this stash, and then we're into swamp, and probably head towards exfil. Okay, that's very good. Always love to see Lapua rounds. AP rounds, for those that are not aware, they can be sold for about 100,000 on the weekend. I don't know about the weekdays. A lot of my high ticket items I sell on the weekend because prices generally go up. I'm gonna hit this stash up here, which is just past the rock like I showed in a few of the other runs that we just did. Nah, crap. Okay, see you guys in a sec. So real quick, I just wanted to show you guys a spot that's pretty easy to loot and hardly anyone goes to it. You can get horses here, gold chains, chainlets, stuff still waiting to find anything above a gold chain, but still, 30k, one slot item is always big, especially considering you can just spend it, worst case, if you don't want it. So we're over here by marked circle, gonna go in here. There is sometimes loot that spawns in that bush. I didn't see anything, there's just that broken barrel. Yep, here's the sugar. Sugar and chocolate has a pretty good chance to spawn there, so I always try to check that spot. Oh my god. Alright, fat finger. I thought you could grab that. Okay. Moving on to the next spot, especially now that I just fired my weapon. And here we are, we're in the village, just looting up the same shack we always do. Looking for sugars and chocolates again. And condensed milks. As you can see, I always step over just to make sure no one is coming. People like to sometimes camp in that other house, and if they hear you or see you go in here, sometimes they'll come in. Although that hasn't happened to me since pretty much the first week of wipe. I think that is pretty much it. And I'll grab this kvass and then see you guys at the next loot. Alright, we're just above the little cabins. There is a gun crate here, close to that other stash. I just wanted to show you guys. I didn't hit this on my other two runs. Or other few runs, rather. So there is a gun crate there. I normally don't loot it because I don't have very good luck with gun crates. Although this one I did get a helmet, so maybe my luck is changing. The winds have shifted in my favor, so to speak. Now, not great, but you know, it's something. Just filling up the bag here real fast, and then we're gonna skip to the end. Looted a couple various items back there, which you can see in my inventory here. But it wasn't anything crazy, so I just went ahead and skipped to this part. Another stash with good loot. Alright, I'm gonna grab this clock and probably the screwdriver, and I'll see you guys at probably extraction, but we'll see, we might hit one more spot. We decided to be a little bit greedier, hit medical supplies. We're just gonna rush through it fast. Double check for loose spawns. Probably won't even search crates. Plus, I was kind of hoping we might see some dead people here, being that it is at night. And I really wanted to see what happens in this area at night. It looks like that crate was open. This one isn't? Which is kind of odd. So there's a tool crate here. Sometimes you can get like hoses and there's gas analyzer. Actually, I think that is worth something at the moment. Like I said, we're going to try to rapid through here. So I'm kind of glad it was looted because I only wanted to really grab the loose items. And when I see it's not looted, I am very tempted to loot. So, I doubt there'll be loose items. But you'd be shocked how many times I've came through an area and people just left the sugars and chocolates or something small, med piles and whatnot. I just wanted to show you guys real quick one last spot as we finish this run up. There is, we're at the lumber mill right here by this sniper rock. You come up here a little ways, and once you're out of the clearing, you're gonna turn right, and there's a scav cabin. Not cabin. I don't know what to call it because technically scav house is over there. So yeah, you come up here. There's gonna be this little wooded cabin that's surrounded by fence. There's barbed wire, so you will want to try to jump over it. And there's attachments in here. A lot of times you can get this even at the end of the match. I've came and scabbed here multiple times, and a lot of people either don't know about it or they're already full, and you know they're going to outskirts to extract, so they're not trying to hit this. A lot of times when people come through this area, they've already looted up, or it's at the start of the match and they're trying to get to their favorite loot spots and just skim by it, or don't even care to look at it. again, we're just going to run over that, and I'll see you at extraction. Hey, thank you guys for watching the video. I really appreciate you staying to the end, or even if you skimmed through it and came to this point just to see what all we make. I'm going to go ahead and leave the image here so you can see just how much stuff we made. I don't have the amount. I can add that if you guys would like to see that, but I figured people were more interested on seeing what all we gathered in that span of 1 hour in raids. It ended up being about 1 hour and 15 minutes because that last one went a bit over. However, even if Interchange or any of the other maps go over, I'm going to count it just towards that hour mark. Whether it goes a little under or a little over, I don't mind adding it to the total. Plus, I did end up having to med various times, and I got in that PvP engagement, which generally you're not going to run into a whole lot of PvP on woods. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you do me a huge favor and hit like on the video, it helps me out a lot. And if you want to see more content from me, hit subscribe as well. Thanks again, guys. Have a great day.